Okay, I decided it was time that I blew the cobwebs off my acting channel. So I want to show you what I like to do when I'm sort of thinking, I've got a script and I'm kind of thinking, okay, how am I going to play this and how am I going to do it so it's slightly different? And so like let me show you what I mean. So like this is an actor just like playing cards. Okay, so I'm just going to play cards. And then I'm just going to go, okay, so we've got 2 10s, and that could mean, I don't know, look, something's like, you know, like there's a black and a red. So not very interesting, right? So this is just someone playing cards. So now I'm going to change, I'm going to switch it up, right? Now I'm going to turn these cards into tarot cards. All right. So that is the Ace of Wands, right? So we've got some truth coming out, right? So now I'm giving it a different angle, right? I'm giving it a different dynamic, changing the dynamic. I'm switching it up. I'm upping the stakes a little bit. Okay, we've got another ace, and we've also got the 4 of Pentacles. So now we've got the Ace of Spades, which I think is truth, or was that the Ace of Wands, and 4 of Pentacles, which is peace. Okay, so now we're bringing in a different dynamic. We're not just playing cards, we're bringing meaning into the cards that we're playing. So next, now I'm going to add in some more. And this time I'm going to be a secret agent, and I'm trying to find out what's going on, right? And I'm trying to communicate with my team what's going on, and I'm using my YouTube channel to do it. Completely different. Started off just playing cards, and now we've upped the stakes, and we need to know what's going on. So let's start with, if we were wanting to know what was going on. Whoa, we've got the 5 of Cups, right? So we've got the 5's have to do with regret. I think it's a bit of regret. Bit of regret. Okay. Was that the 6? No, 6 is moving on. I think 5 is regret. So what is this regret about? Who is regretting and what are they regretting? 9 of Swords. Someone has been messing with someone's head, I would say. Okay, now we're getting a hold of it. See how this is not just playing cards anymore. We're not just got the 9 and the 5 and it's just blah, blah, blah. Who cares? It's, ooh. So tell me more. Give me the gossip. What is it that they're making up in their head? Oh, oh, oh. Look at that. We've got them again. So now we've got the 4 of Pentacles, which is kind of peace. We're settling down. We're trying to finish something. And we've got truth as well. I think the Ace of Spades, we're going to say that's Ace of Swords. So it's truth. Oh, so something's ending. Is something coming to an end? So I'm going to ask some questions. I wonder if something is coming to an end. What's coming to an end? Queen of Wands and King of Pentacles. Somebody has been making a lot of money from this Queen of Wands, and that is what's coming to an end. Okay, so now what's going to happen? How is she going to get her money? How is the Queen of Wands going to get her money? Okay, we're going a little bit. Did that just go? Oh, wait a minute. Was it this one that just fell? Something fell. Did we do that one earlier? I'm not sure. Ace of Wands. I think there's going to be some truth telling. Yeah, and we've got a family of people who are going to be telling the truth, and it's going to be the truth. They're not going to be doing this anymore. They're not getting away with that anymore, right? They're going to have to come clean. They're going to have to spill the beans, right? So do you see there how what started out as, oh, well, yeah, you can play cards. You can be an actress playing cards, and you can concentrate on your shuffling, and you can, you know, it's not very interesting, but it gets so much more interesting when you just add these different layers on. So comment below, what else do you want me to add on, and I'll add it on. I'll video again and I'll add on the next thing. And yeah, 6 of Pentacles. So we're going to work together on this. Tell me what you want me to add, and I'll play with that part added on as well. And here's the advantage. If you are an agent and you're trying to communicate with your team, the good thing is if somebody walks in, you're just a regular Joe playing a game of cards, right? You're just like, oh, I'm just having a game of cards. You don't have to justify yourself if you've got tarot cards. you're gonna have to explain yourself a bit. They've got to, you got to get around their beliefs that that's like evil, or you know, they're into the occult or whatever. So you're gonna get around that. Whereas if you're just playing normal cards, you get away with it, but you've got to have the ability to convert that into like 9 of Wands rather than, or 8 of Cups, rather than 8 of Hearts, 9 of Wands. And what that means is your brain, your brain's got to be able to process on several different levels. And it's a really good exercise to just practice in your acting, like, okay, throw me another, like throw me another ball, you know, bring it on, like give me the next, you know, up the stakes, what are you going to do, what are you going to give me, and then what will I do with it? And I think that makes for much more interesting acting, don't you? So comment below, have you ever done this, have you ever tried this, but also comment, what do you want me to add to the dynamic to make it more interesting?